What is up, Karatics? Welcome back to the series where I customize and review past DLC and OG vehicles that I never got the chance to because I didn't start making car customization videos till about late 2015. Again, guys, let me know in the comments what car from late 2015 and older you want me to customize next, and I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in my next customization video. So, in today's video, we're going to be customizing the Karin Sultan RS, the Benny's Sultan. Now, I did customize this car in the past, but it was an older video with no commentary, so it was highly suggested by you guys in the last video to go back and recustomize it, so that's what we're doing in today's video. Now, this goes for other cars in the game as well, so if I had no commentary at all in an old customization video, I can recustomize that vehicle as well if you guys would like me to. But anyways, the Sultan RS came out with the Drop Zone Adversary Mode update in January of 2016. Now, there are currently a total of 4 variants of the Sultan in game. We of course have the regular Sultan, the Sultan RS, the Sultan Classic, and the recently added Sultan RS Classic, and the quickest ones for track performance being the Classic variants. Now, in terms of the Sultan name, it was first introduced in GTA San Andreas, then in GTA 4, and Chinatown Wars as well. Now, the regular version of the Sultan can be found on the Benny's website for $12,000, or of course you can find it on the street and store it for free. Now, to upgrade it to the Benny's Sultan RS, that will cost you $795,000, which is pretty expensive for this car. Now, that is under $1 million, but once you start doing upgrades and such, it can get very expensive very quickly. Now, the regular Sultan is in the sports class, but the Benny's version, the RS, is in the supercar class for some apparent reason. And when Rockstar did that, the community complained for years and years, and they never did anything about it. I personally thought they were gonna eventually leave it the way it is in Super, but just make it usable in sports car races, which is very easy for them to do because they have done that in the past with the Shafter V12, which is in the sports class, allowing it to be used in sports car races, and the Sterling GT, which is in the Sports Classics class, allowing it to be used in sports car races. But unfortunately, that never happened, so we have 3 Sultans in the sports class and 1 lonely Sultan RS in the supercar class that is slower on a track than the Sultan Classic, so it's not like if the Sultan RS is dramatically faster and that's why it's separate. It's actually slower than the classic variants in the sports car class, so really doesn't make much sense, but that's a pure Rockstar logic right there. But anyways, in terms of what the regular Sultan is based on, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Now, the overall main design is primarily based on the first generation Lexus IS300 and the Toyota Altezza. However, it does have some inspiration from the Evo 5 and the 04 Subaru WRX STI as well. So it's definitely all over the place, so that's why many people refer to it as being based off 3 or 4 different cars. They'll say, no, it's the Lexus, no, it's a Subaru, no, it's an Evo, or no, it's an Altezza, but in reality, it's a combination of all 4 of them. And obviously, the Benny's Sultan RS is just a custom 2-door wide-body version of that. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the customization of the legendary Benny's Sultan RS. Alright, Sultan RS, supercar class, isn't that wonderful?
What are you after?
Oh, Rockstar. Alright, armor, brakes, bumpers, custom front splitter, pretty much the stock front splitter in primary color. Okay. Classic RS bumper, very similar to the regular Sultan option. Okay. Sticker bomb, drift RS. Oh, it changes that. Okay. Well, I like the drift RS a lot.
How many cars you got in this garage?
Got GT bumper, street, SPL, vented, race bumper, loop. Wow, custom splitter with oh my gosh. That's pretty insane. Wow, so many options here. You know, that's the beauty of Benny's cars. I mean, there's just, I mean, look at that, 16 bumper options. I mean, that's just nuts. I like the Drift RS one a lot. This is pretty nice. I think we might do that one. Let's do that. Rear bumpers, Classic RS, I like that. Drift RS, clean cut. Wow, that's a bit low there. Evolved, GT, wow. Street, vented. Okay, I think the classic RS. I mean, that's like very similar to the regular, you know, option for the regular Sultan. But I mean, I think it's a nice option. These other ones, I don't know. I like them. I like the GT one a lot. I feel like the diffuser is a bit too obtrusive, though. It's a bit out there. You know what? We'll do the classic one. Why not? Okay. Chassis, headlight trim. Never been a fan of these options personally. Vividly, I remember these. People would put the covers for some reason, which to me looks awful. And even the basic headlight vents, those are okay, but and the eyebrows, you know, it just this looks weird. It doesn't look too great. Just my personal opinion there. Fog lights, if you want to do like a rally build, you can do that. And just to preface here, I'm doing sort of like a street build for this mainly, not so much a rally build. So yeah, even though I have a rally plate for some reason. But let's keep going here. Roof vent, yeah, I'm not gonna do that either. I mean, I understand, you know, for rally cars they have, most of them have the roof scoops and stuff, but you know, we're not going for that, so we don't really need that. Doors, oh, the wind deflectors. Yeah, some people put those. I mean, they're okay. Why not? Carbon wind deflectors. Roll cage. Street half cage. Let's see here. That's pretty nice. That doesn't look too bad. I mean, it goes through our seat, which doesn't look too great. But I think with one of the interior options, it'll look a bit better. Then you got all the different options here. Very cool. I'll skip this one for now, the street half cage, but I think I might put that one. Let's go to the... I guess we'll have to get to the interior section. Engine block. Oh yeah. Look at that. This car sounds so good too. Alright, primary valve covers. I like that. Also gives a little bit more detail to the engine bay as well, so you definitely want to put one of these options. Polished and carbon. I think primary for sure. Cam cover. So something very cool as well. I think it was with the tuners update when they updated this, where the pulleys actually spin this time. They were fixed before. Same thing with the LG Retro Custom. And I believe with the tuners update is when they started making them to spin now. So that's very cool. I'm glad they went back and updated that, because you know, when you pull one of these options and it's fixed, it just looks weird. So I think I might put one of these. Might as well kind of show that off a little bit. So I think we'll do the blue strut brace. Oh yeah, basic strut brace. And you got all these different options here. I think I might go titanium for this one. Let's see here. Yeah, I think the medium titanium or the regular titanium. So the regular one. Engine tunes maxed out. Exhaust. So I've never personally been too much of a fan of the exhaust on this car. It comes out the side, which is kind of cool, but it's only on one side, which, you know, obviously I get. But I don't know. I just wish they could have done a little bit better. And the options are pretty much different variants of this, and it's only on this side. And of course, you can't really choose any of these last options because, you know, you have the bodywork there on that side, kind of like dipping in, where, you know, you're supposed to have one of these other options up here, so makes it look a little weird. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for the slashed side exhaust. That one looks pretty good. The muffler looks pretty nice too, but I don't know. This one looks a bit more like race car modified, so we'll do that. Fenders. So you have the secondary color arches, and I noticed that these actually stick out more than the stock ones. Look at that. So weird, and they don't even line up with the bumper. It just looks wrong. And then you have all the other options, which do the same thing. Bolted, carbon, and they all stick out, same exact thing. Then of course you have the wide body arch extensions, which completely changes the entire look of the car. It looks pretty cool, but just not my taste. I kind of like the look of the arches. So we're going to keep those stock because the way it sticks out not lining up just looks weird. Grill, you got the RS grill, I love that. And then you got exposed, you got all the different fans and stuff, and the monster intercooler. Personally, I like the stock grill with the RS logo, plus the texture quality behind that grill is just awful for that. And I don't want to do the monster intercooler either, so I guess we'll leave that stock because this texture quality is just awful for the top one. Hood, you got twin vented hood, also an option from the regular Sultan. Carbon, all different options here. Vented, and of course you got the scooped hood, definitely my favorite one for this kind of a Subaru style STI hood. And you got the Showtime hood, very cool with the clear piece there. So definitely the scooped. I wish we could remove the hood pins, but they're forced for that hood, so it is what it is. Continuing to the interior, you got trim design, and for some reason it's a sun strip in this section. Very weird how they decided to do that, but that's what they did there. Ornaments, go here, you got all the different bobbleheads for those of you who like those. Continuing, you got dash, you got the street, oh sorry, this is the semi-stripped interior, and then this is the street interior, okay. Got the street interior, semi-stripped interior, there you go. So that's all the options there for that. I think I'm gonna do the, I mean, these options are pretty cool, but a bit too much rally car / race car for me. So I think we'll do the street interior, you know, just a little bit, but not too much. So we'll do the street one.
There you go.
Dials. Oh, you got the extra tacks and stuff. Very cool. Oh, this one has it to the passenger side as well. I didn't even notice. It's been such a long time since I've customized this. Yeah, I mean, this one's kind of cool, but 2 RPM gauges just looks weird. Obviously, it works, I think, with the last interior option, but with this one, it just looks kind of weird. I wish there could have been a boost gauge by itself. I would have liked that. Just the boost gauge by itself, that would have been sick. Anyways, doors. You got the carbon door cards, which I actually like that. I think it looks kind of cool. It gives it like a custom touch. And you got all the different race car ones. I think we'll do the carbon door cards, why not? Seats. So you got the sports seats. Yeah, for some reason it makes this, it makes it forced for this view, which is kind of weird. And you can't really change it. You know, for the inside, you can only go like out here when you're going through that. So that's kind of weird. So I guess we'll have to do it like this. You got painted sports seats, so that's the back of that. Carbon version. Then you got the same seats, ballistic. Now you got the tuner seats, that's how they look, and then this is the back of them. Then you got the bucket seats, that's how they look there. Then you got the back of them here. Then you got the track, that's how they look there, you can see the difference. And then all the different versions of that there. Then you got the race seats, which are just the crazy carbon looking seats, which look very uncomfortable, sitting on pure carbon fiber. That's all the options there. So I think I kind of like the sports seats, and I think with like a nice carbon back to kind of match our carbon door card, I think that's pretty nice. So we'll do that. Carbon sports seats, very simple, they're very clean. Steering wheels, go back in here. You got the stock RS steering wheel. You got all the different options here. See here, some of them say RS and all that stuff. I think I might go with this one, the Rally Basic. I don't want something, you know, too crazy. Yeah, I think the Rally Basic is perfect. We'll do that. Light color, I'm just gonna leave that the way it is. Lights, headlights. Do xenons? I guess. Liveries. Alright, you got the classic RS stripe. Again, I think this is the secondary color of the regular Sultan. Very cool. Then you got the evolved stripe, so on the side with the roof stripe as well. And I really wish they would have separated this, because I would have liked that Sultan RS along the side, but without, you know, the stripe going over the roof and all that. It would have been nice if they would have separated it, but that's what they decided to do. Got the blue power stripe. So a lot of people use this livery to do the Too Fast, Too Furious Evo. And then some other people use the Street Drifter to do the Tokyo Drift Evo build, which is kind of funny. Then you got the Redwood Racing. You got the Karin Performance, very similar to the Rally Subaru Racing Team there, livery. And then you got the, of course, the Princess Robot Bubblegum livery. Because you can't have a Benny or Tuner's car without that. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do a simple RS stripe. I would have liked this one, but again, I don't like the stripe going over the top, so we'll do the classic RS stripe. Continuing here, license plates. So I already got my rally plate on there. I don't even know what plate to put on this, because it's not really a rally build, so I'll just put my JDM plate. Why not?
Girl is looking good.
Okay. And we'll do a black background. Okay, respray. So primary color. For this, you know, it's kind of, most Subarus are the blue, but this car just looks right in blue. You know, blue or red, either one of those two colors, it just looks great. So I'm gonna do a blue and then the ultra blue pearlescent on this color. I mean, it just looks so nice. Secondary, we're gonna do the same thing. Go here to the blue. There we go. So nice. And the secondary color on this car is weird. The hood, the roof, and the trunk. I don't like the separation. Just strange. Trim color. Oh, the interior. Okay. Ooh, we'll do blue for that. Yeah, let's do blue. Let's see how that looks. Got the dark blue. Is there a regular blue? Light blue, ultra blue, racing blue, nautical blue. There's no regular blue. I guess I'll do the Saxon blue, I guess, or the dark blue. Looks weird how they did that. And the racing blue looks pretty good. I think we'll do that one. Alright, racing blue.
She look pretty.
You know what? The carbon door cards, I think there's a blue section in the middle, which is on the stock door panel, but not on the carbon one. I think I might have to change that. Crew logo goes on the hood, for those of you wondering. Now, let's go back really quick, do doors. Ah, yeah, you can see it's there in the middle. Yeah, I think that looks better. I think I'm gonna do this one. Okay. Back to, we already did the colors, now we're going to roof. So you got a roof spoiler, you got vortex generators, carbon roof, which actually, you know, it doesn't look too bad. I kind of like that, and it goes with our stripe a little bit, some contrast. And you got the roof spoiler and the vortex generators. I think I'll do the carbon roof. I think it looks pretty good. Obviously, the stock roof is nice in the blue, but I don't know. I think it gives it a nice contrast. Kind of goes with like the livery as well. So we'll do that. And I don't like roof spoilers, so I'm not putting that. Skirts, you got the mud flaps. Okay, if you're going for like a rally build, you can choose one of these. And then this one gives you a side skirt extension. Oh yeah, there it is there. I'm not sure how I feel about that, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't really like that too. I feel like it kind of ruins the wide body look. You know, the way it kind of curves down at the back. Spoiler, mid-level spoiler, the classic RS wing, my favorite wing for this car. And you got all the different, oh, you got lip spoilers too. Very nice. Look at that. Very cool. Ooh, with the carbon to match our roof, that's perfect. Carbon classic RS wing. You got the rally spec one, very nice as well. And you got all the different Benny's spoiler options here. And then you got the spoiler on top of another spoiler wing. Oh my god. Oh, it looks absolutely ridiculous. Okay. I think definitely the carbon classic RS wing, that's perfect. Suspension, yeah, let's lower it all the way. Definitely. Transmission, turbo, wheels. Okay, so for this, I'm going to go to the street category, and then we're going to put the, where is it? The Endo V4 dish. I think these look really good on this car. And then the, where is it? The organic Type 2s look pretty good as well, but I think these kind of suit the car very well, especially since these are the dished, so they have that deep dish effect that goes with the wide body of the car. I think it just looks really good. And of course, I'm gonna do the classic, what everybody does for the Subaru's builds. I'm gonna do the bronze wheels. I think I might do the dark copper instead of the bronze or the gold. I think it's just a bit too bright. I think that dark copper looks a bit better. So we'll do that. Plus, when the sun hits it, you know, it kind of works a little bit better. I think the gold is just a little bit too bright for my taste. So I'll do the dark copper. Windows, black it out. I think it's just I think blacking out is a bit too much. It looks kind of weird with our. We'll do a light smoke, I guess. That's all the options there. Now, in terms of the front bumper, I was thinking of maybe changing it so we have a carbon edge. Because right now we have like a plastic strip on the side and then carbon on the back, and then we have the bumper, which is just blue. I think the stock bumper actually works the best with this, but I kind of like the drift one a lot too. Let's see the rear bumper though. Yeah, I think the clean cut rear bumper might look a bit better. Yeah, I think it goes a bit better with our front bumper, because I mean, there's really no carbon along the bottom edge of this car. And the side one's just plastic, which is forced. So I think the clean cut rear bumper will look a bit better with this. So let's do that. And that's everything there. I think that's great. All right. Oh, and I forgot to mention too, the secondary color on this change goes with the caliper color of the car to the brake caliper color. You can see it changing there. I really wish they would have separated it. So I guess that's another reason why you should just make the secondary match your primary. All right, let's exit to ground.
See you next time.
All right, let's rev it up here. Sounds so good. I mean, the exhaust of this car and the idle too. Just so perfect. First person. Oh, look at the blue line on the steering wheel. That's so cool. I guess that's linked to our interior color. That's awesome. Wow, and the blue stitching on the seats too. This is perfect. I like this a lot. Alright, let's go for it. That all-wheel drive, no wheel spin, no drama. Absolutely amazing acceleration. Of course, the Sultan is very well known for that. And it is not slow by any means. It is a very, very quick car. Now, like I talked about earlier, is it supercar quick? You know, as they put it in the supercar class, definitely not. This would have been well better suited in the sports car class, but so many Rockstar logics, you know, this game. And they could have easily fixed it, you know, the lazy way by just making this car usable in sports car races, which they didn't. Which is just very unfortunate, which they've done in the past with other cars, but they didn't do it with this one, which is kind of sad. Kind of puts it in no man's land, you know, in the supercar class, which is very unfortunate. But let's focus on the car itself. Either way, I think it's still a great car, great customization. You can go for a street build like I did. You can go for a rally build. I mean, there's just so many cool things you can do with this car. Now, it is a lot to think about, you know, over $1 million with upgrades. It's something you definitely have to think about, because it's not, you know, I'd say lately in this game, anything that has good customization, you know, and with full upgrades and everything, I think under $1 million is a pretty good deal in current GTA's economy. But once you go over $1 million, I mean, this thing fully upgraded is what, like 1.4 million maybe? Well, no, probably not that high. I'd say maybe like 1.3 at the max with nice wheels and everything. You know, that's a lot. That's definitely a lot for this car, but I think it's kind of worth it. I think it is. Alright, let's pull over here. Let's open all the doors and stuff. There you go, doors. Let's do all. Look at that. Got the primary valve cover. We got the blue pulleys. It looks so cool. And of course, if we start up the car, we'll see those spin. Go remote functions on. There you go. So cool. Got the interior there. I think this came out perfect. The street interior, nice touch. The blue on the door panel, blue on the seats with the sport, carbon on the back, carbon roof, carbon spoiler. Oh, we got the fuel cell back here. That's also part of the street interior. Look at that. With some more nice detail there. I think it just came out very nice. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And of course, remember to let me know what car from late 2015 and older you want me to customize next. Or in the case of this video, it may be an older like 2016 video when I didn't have any commentary. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.